the fat rice.
This is the fat rice? Well, this is just regular long grain rice. When we add in the oil, then it's going to make it fat because oil has a lot of fat.
And cashews.
Cashews have a lot of fat too. Yeah, you're right.
They are very yummy.
They are very yummy. You know why they're so yummy? It's because they got a lot of fat. Bonsoir, niwaniga, iniwula, and...
Hello.
I'm Brian Hoffman. This is Sam. Together we go around the world in one kitchen. So today we're heading back to West Africa to a landlocked country. What's the name of it, Sam?
Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso, right? That's a fun one to say, right? You know, the city that's the capital of Burkina Faso, even more fun to say. It's called Ouagadougou. It's fun, say it.
Ouagadougou.
Yeah, it's fun. So we're gonna make the national dish of Burkina Faso. It's known in French as Riz Gras. In English, it's called fat rice, which might not sound as appetizing. Does that sound good, fat rice? Sounds like something you'd eat in New Orleans. Burkina Faso is a very poor country. There's a lot of food insecurity, and so they eat very fattening, hearty grains and proteins and oils.
And a lot of rice.
A lot of rice. Some people, Bud, they only can eat this food that we're making maybe once a week if they're lucky. Because in other parts of the world, they don't have it as good as us.
Why?
Well, all sorts of reasons. Political reasons, economic reasons, reasons that are hard to understand. Even for me, certainly for you, they're probably hard to understand. We're going to make this rice very fat, and in the process, we might make ourselves kind of fat. But we're going to be happy and full. But you have to stick around to the end because Sam's going to give you his star rating on Riz Gras, aren't you?
I'm going to give it 2 stars.
But you didn't even try it yet. Sam, you're losing all the rice. We need a lot of that rice. We need all that rice for this dish. You can play with some of it. Just make sure it gets back in the bowl. Okay. What are these, Sam? That one was ripe. So what have you done here, Bud?
A bean stuff.
You've put the tomato stuff in the rice?
No, this is the dead grass.
That's dead grass?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The giant's
Whoa,
coming.
the giant? Who's the giant? The carrot?
Nope. It's going to be a real giant.
We encourage playing with your food. Can't believe how much of this rice we've lost.
That's it.
Oh, there it is. There's all sorts of vegetables you can use in Riz Gras. Oh, yeah, you're getting away because it can burn. Did it start burning already?
No.
So Sam is behind the camera now directing. How do I look?
Good.
Good. How's my hair?
Not good.
With this hand, you go out.
Oh, let me try.
Go out. Right, never go in. Go out. This is very advanced stuff.
That's fun.
What do you call these half moons?
Well, sometimes the moon breaks.
When does the moon break?
Like this. Like, see?
Oh, I see. That's the full moon, and then that's a half moon. That's a broken moon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But the real moon doesn't break, does it?
Yes.
You've seen the moon break up in the sky?
No.
No, me neither. That's a good story. You're actually really good at making stories. Careful, there's a lot of oil there, so it could pop out. Okay. It's a lot of oil. Can you tell me a story that takes place in Burkina Faso? Okay.
Once upon a time, there was a fairy that lived in Burkina Faso, and she had a very
Oh,
It was tiny and tiny.
really? And what'd she do? Is that the whole story? Okay.
It was this time.
It was? And what happened?
A dinosaur. Look, it was a saw.
There's no dinosaurs in Burkina Faso, are there?
This is a saw.
Oh, it's not real. It's not a true story. It's a made-up story? Oh. eat rice like this, can you?
Mm-mm.
No, it's too hard, right?
It's soft.
When you eat it, it's soft? How do you make it soft? Do you know?
Cook.
You cook it in boiling water, and then you steam it.
It's like with the big bad wolf one in boiling water.
Yeah, like the big bad wolf went in boiling water.
And he burned it.
And he burned his butt. That's just like that. That's rice. I want to tell you, in Burkina Faso, they like food spicy, so we're going to put a little habanero pepper. Should I make a separate one for you with no pepper? It's a good idea. We got some fat rice with chicken from Burkina Faso. No, what's wrong? You want the chicken and the fat rice separate. Okay, I'll put the fat rice on a different plate. All right, so we're gonna try this again. Sam doesn't like things together, he likes them separated. People are waiting very, very patiently at home. They're waiting to find out how many stars the fat rice with chicken got. Give it a try. So this is the chicken from the fat rice. It's fat chicken.
I give 2,000 stars.
Tell the camera.
2,000 stars.
2,000 stars for Burkina Faso's Riz Gras. So anyways, thanks so much for joining us. Hope you enjoyed this and this inspired you to make some food of your own.
Don't forget to ring the bell.
Don't forget to ring the bell and subscribe. Next week we'll go once again around the world in one kitchen.
One star.
Whoa! You just fell down.
That's what I'm doing. That jacket.
The food is so good that it made you fall down.